Naomi Osaka. Apparently her and Cordae are done. Right after she done had this dude's baby. Like, what's going on out here, man? Like, wait, like again, like, their relationship was so solid, right? Their relationship was so solid that as soon as she got pregnant and then had the child, Cordae don't want to be a family man. Who knew, right? Who knows? I mean, who knew, right? Let me tell y'all the connection here that really bothers me. And I think Naomi Osaka fans should be very worried about. Cordae is very cool with Colin Kaepernick, right? He is a devout follower of Colin Kaepernick's BS, right? And you notice over the last couple of years, Naomi has embraced her activism side, right? And what's funny is that even though she's biracial, at least she's half black, half Japanese, she embraces her Japanese side, right? She doesn't really embrace her black side, which is interesting with all the quote unquote activism spirit that these people have. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all get the likes up. How can a relationship like this, right? Because I believe he's been an influence on her. I think Cordae has not been the best influence. I mean, this proves it. Because she's on Twitter talking about she wishes she could do something with somebody. Like, okay, I don't have the, hold on, let me have the tweet here. Let's see. So I just want someone that will watch the sunset with me. I mean, what does that tell y'all? It tells you that her and Cordae ain't together. And this woman done had a baby with this guy. And he ain't there. That's because he don't want to be with you, Naomi. This guy probably was just using her. You know what I'm saying? And I believe her activism came from him because of his connection with Kaepernick. And this woman is now a single mother. And I believe her and Cordae have been separated for a while. Because they were really cool. You know what I'm saying? They were really tight. And then she has this baby. You know? And he's out of there. I told y'all, Naomi does not have real people around her. And what's funny is that Naomi would go to these press conferences after her losses and she would act like everybody's attacking her. You know, she needs to step away. You know what I'm saying? And only for her then to get pregnant by this guy and then him end up leaving. Now she's a single mother. I truly believe that she liked him more than he liked her. Look at what's going on with Halle Bailey. This I'm telling you right now, I don't see, and again, I have nothing against the guy. I don't see DDG trying to start no family with Halle Bailey. These women out here getting pregnant with dudes who are not fully committed to them. But they're so in love with these guys that they're willing to do that. Now she got to worry about being a mother and a tennis player. It's not like she's married to this guy. Just like with Halle Bailey and DDG, that boy ain't gonna marry her. Let's be real about this. Everything is cool until a baby comes into the picture. And once a baby comes into the picture, it's a wrap for a lot of these relationships. We see it all the time. But she should have thought of her career. She's a young woman. Why don't you put your career first and then have a child? At least with Serena, she married the guy that she has children by, and she waited a long time before she had children. Is this why she needs so many breaks in tennis and why she can't stay focused? She's running behind Cordae, a failed rapper. It is what it is. Y'all don't have to like what I'm saying. I mean, how many of y'all are bumping Cordae's music? Let's be real about this. And you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this is not something you can blame white people on. You can't blame media pressure. You made the choice to have unprotected relations with a guy, knowing that you have a tennis career. You have a tennis career to worry about. And guess what? There are other girls that are surpassing you. That is other black female who is winning now, who's getting the media attention. People have forgotten about Naomi Osaka. Maybe she never cared about being a star. Maybe she never thought she would be as big as she is. But this to me just shows that there's some immaturity there and there's some delusion there. All right? How are you going to be able to focus on tennis and being a mother to a child by yourself, basically? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? He could get custody. He get custody of that child and get her to pay him child support. That Cordae's not Snoop's son. Nah, that Cordae, no. I don't even think his name Cordae, or is it Cordell? All right. Let's get into this. The 26-year-old tennis star posted cryptic messages on X, formerly known as Twitter, Tuesday and scrubbed her Instagram of any mention of the rapper, sparking speculation that she's ended her relationship with Cordae after 4 years together. Osaka, who does not currently follow the Doomsday rapper on Instagram, shared 2 posts on X that seemed to hint at trouble in paradise. The art of loving yourself, Osaka wrote in a post on X on September 27th, and then on Tuesday, one day after she celebrated her birthday, the former #1 said, "I just want someone that will watch the sunset with me." Again, we're talking about a woman who's very immature. This seems very immature to me. She has a very immature mindset. Cordae was also noticeably absent from photos Osaka shared on her birthday. "Big Libra vibes," she wrote in the caption of series of solo shots of the tennis star as she celebrated another trip around the sun. And that's the tweet right there. Ladies, this is what happens when you love somebody more than they love you. So many women end up having children with men that don't even want to be with them like that. You know, that is one of the true generational curses. Even though she's biracial, she's taken that mindset of Americanized black women. Americanized black women will ruin their whole future running behind a guy who really isn't worth it. A guy who they know damn well they should not be trying to be in a relationship with, but they get into a relationship with him anyway. When they know they should not be entertaining that guy, but they entertain him because they have a very immature mindset. Ladies, you need to learn to love yourself. You are Naomi Osaka. You have hundreds of thousands of fans, maybe even millions, who support you, who defend you. And what do? You go and you have a child with a guy that didn't even want to be there like that. Because if he actually wanted to be with you, he'd fight for this relationship. You scrub any mention of him on your social media, any photos or posts or whatever, because you feel hurt by this guy. A guy that doesn't want to be. I don't know if Cordae has any other children, but a lot of these guys who don't have kids, and they're with a woman who says they want you to marry them and have a family with them, it's going to scare some of these guys off, if not a lot of them. She's probably scared him off with that marriage talk. He's like, marriage? I just like kicking it with you. The mysterious messages on Osaka's social media come amid the observation that she wiped all mention of the rapper from her Instagram. Osaka and Cordae welcomed their first child together, daughter Jaye, in July. At the U.S. Open in September 2023, Osaka explained to ESPN why the couple chose that name. She said, Jaye means God's gift. I wanted her to feel like she was a gift to me and her dad, she told the media outlet. In January, Osaka had revealed that she was pregnant. Can't wait to get back on the court, but here's a little life update in 2023, Osaka wrote in the post announcing her pregnancy. She continued, the past few years have been interesting to say the least, but I find that it's the most challenging times in life that may be the most fun. These few months away from the sport has really given me a new love and appreciation for the game I've dedicated my life to. I realize that life is so short and I don't take any moments for granted. Every day a new blessing and adventure. I know that I have so much to look forward to in the future. One thing I'm looking forward to is for my kid to watch one of my matches and tell somebody that's my mom. Well, she's in it by herself now, so I just don't see. I just don't see where this is gonna go. I really don't. In this moment, she should have took her career more seriously, because when you have a child with somebody, you have to be prepared for it. Now, financially, maybe she has the money and some of the people around her to help her, but you're trying to be a tennis star. That requires you traveling a lot. Is the child going to travel with you? That's where things are. I just think that, the fact that she's now a single, listen, y'all got to understand, she's probably going to date other men who are going to come into a situation where she has a child. And a lot of guys are going to be scared off by that. I think that she does come off very immature, and she thinks that, well, another man can just step in there. No, another man is not going to want to step in there. They're not. Unless he already has children. But even in that situation, those guys don't want to get with somebody that's a single mother, because her attention is going to be toward the child. She can't just do the things that she was doing with Cordae. She has to think about the child. You would hope so, right? Ultimately, this is a choice that she made, right? Nobody else to blame.